Using novel units to enhance instruction.
Have you ever considered using a novel in your classroom, even if you're not an English teacher? By novel, I'm referring to a book, and it can be fiction or nonfiction. Let me show you how novels enhance your instruction. First, math teachers, you'll be able to stop that annoying but universal question of, when will I ever use this in the real world? Whether or not you read a modern crime novel based on CSI or Numbers, or a true crime novel, or even if you use a book that has math and logic within the plot, students will learn to answer that question. Science is easy to connect with a novel. Those same crime books can be used. Or try a science fiction book that can connect with modern advances in research and discoveries. Historical fiction or narrative biographies show how life was in the past. You can connect it to the era or event you're studying. CTE classes cover a huge range of subjects, but there are a lot of books to choose from that will connect to your curriculum.
Maybe I'll try teaching a novel. What should I do first?
Well, Johnston County Schools has some guidelines for teaching novels. We do have a list of already approved books. See me if you would like to view that list. Otherwise, go to our school website and click on Student Life, Library Media Center, and Information for Teachers. In my document container, you will find two important items: the request form for an instructional novel, and a guide to teaching a novel. Open the Teaching a Novel guide first. This flowchart shows the steps required to teach novels. Don't worry, there are only 4 easy steps, and these steps are designed to help protect you if a parent has concerns. Step 1. Have you read the novel recently? Please don't trust your memory on a novel's content or language. Step 2. Do you have approved instructional resources? This includes handouts and worksheets. I don't need to check behind you. Just make sure you comply with Johnston County Schools policies and with copyright. Step 3. If we already have the books, you are in luck, and we do have a lot of novel sets. I'll show you some options if we don't have the books in a moment. And step 4. Think about your students, their parents, and your curriculum. If a parent requests an alternate assignment, make sure you are prepared with one. Now you are ready to get our principal's permission to teach the novel. You only need to fill out this form if the book hasn't received prior approval in Johnston County Schools. I can help you with that information.
Okay. I've chosen my novel. How do I get enough copies?
If we don't have enough copies at our school, we can try borrowing from other schools, which is more affordable than purchasing. If we do need to purchase the set, you will need to talk to the office. Here we are in Destiny, our library catalog. Novel sets in Johnston County Schools will all have a call number beginning with SET. Since we're hoping to borrow the books, we will need to change the catalog location. Most likely, the novel you intend to teach is geared for high school students. If you're not sure, you can always select the entire school system. Once you've typed in the title, you will get a list of every version of that book. Some will be hardback, some paperback, videos, audiobooks, and novel sets. Over on this side of the screen are the actual copies. If you click on the number available, you will see which schools has those copies. If you see this arrow, it means there are more pages of copies to look at. Once you know enough books are available, just give me a call in the Library Media Center, or you can send me an email. I need to know the title, number of copies needed, and the dates you would like to teach those books. I will contact the other schools and ask to borrow the books. Keep in mind these borrowed books should not go home with students. If a book is lost or damaged and you do not know who did it, you will be responsible for those books. So keep track of which student used which book. I recommend assigning numbered copies using your class roster.
That's it?
Well, you do have to actually teach the book now, but that's how simple it can be. Remember, we have books for modern events, math, English, agriculture, science and health, history, and more. There are quite literally well over 100 novel sets from which to choose. Why not plan to use a novel in your class this year?